Okay, had to go ahead and take a seat, but I'm about to get my my lace together. And this is just my everyday, how I do my lace regularly. See? Yeah, it just looks wet. I know a lot of y'all think that's gross that I just did that, but it's mine. Okay. So, literally, just got to unstick this. So unstick it. Because literally it's like stuck down after I got home yesterday. I just stuck it all down. I mean, with the lace band, of course. But just go ahead and brush it. Oh, I heard something right. Why I always want to make a video, my hair wants to act a complete mess. Okay. So yeah, usually it just kind of looks like this. I don't really get it wet every single day, but it kind of just looks like this. And I really do like the poofy curly look, so I don't usually use heat styling tools or anything to kind of achieve my curl pattern. Like, this is 100% Indian curly hair, so I literally just leave it as is with the exception of water and mousse. Very little mousse, like on the parts around my face. I usually put some mousse because I don't really want the poofiness surrounding my face. So, just doing some finger styling, checking some imperfections, you know, before I get to like putting like a comb in it or anything. Because this hair behaves extremely well, like no problems, no issues, nothing. The lace bleached beautifully. And yeah, I got my hairstyle by this one girl, and it was with my 100% Indian hair, and it was a bit orange, like over bleached. And I was pretty disappointed about that because I feel like kind of after it's been over bleached, like, yeah, you can fix it, but like the integrity of the lace, sometimes I feel like it's not going to be the same because you have to now start like maneuvering it to get it to react the way you want it to, as far as not getting on the lace and, you know, making sure the lace isn't too dark and stuff like that. So that was really disappointing. But yeah, this video shouldn't take too long. I just like to get out, you know, the real like legitimate kinks and curls and stuff. Because I fingered through most of this. I fingered through most of this just like this. And so there's no issues. And this is 4 bundles and a closure, a 5x5 closure. If you guys check out my previous video, you can see me reinstalling it like a little behind the hairline because my hairline started to break out a little bit. So I went ahead and installed it just a tiny bit behind the hairline to allow the hairline like to breathe. And it's healed. Like, you know, like I said, I noticed that it was looking like it was gonna get a breakout. It was a tiny bit sore, so I had to go ahead and take that out and push it behind my hairline so it could breathe and heal, because as soon as you put some lace glue on top of some irritation, you got an infection. So that is not what we want. I went ahead and just installed it right behind the hairline, just a tiny bit. I had no issues up here, so all of my hair is pushed back as far as the top of my head is concerned, around my forehead, but around the sides, I pulled that out. So it's half my sides and half the lace. So there's a little more hair on this side, so I'm just a little more conscious about this side. Like, I finger comb it, but since this side that there's more hair on it, I try not to brush through it so much. Like I still brush it a little more than this side because there's more hair, but then, you know, just make sure it's good like that. So after I get it like that, I'm gonna take some mousse because today I don't want to put any water in it. Like I don't want it to be wet. Like I said, I really like the way it just looks just naturally, but usually around the front of my head is where I actually put the mousse and where I actually have the mousse sitting. So that's my new one. I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna use this one, but like I said, I only use like a little bit right around the front of my head. So luckily that didn't fall on me because these are light pants, but I just take it like right up and through here, and then I just crunch it. Let me see. Yeah, looks a little wet, but like I said, that will dry up. But like I said, I only do just around my face so that it'll give it a little more structure and it's not so poofy right in my face. So just right in there, and then like, you know, obviously smooth this down to give it like some shape. Like I said, I really don't use too much because I really like the real poofy look behind it. So just kind of go through and lightly, you know, you just gotta be gentle with it. I did know that I was gonna be having this in for a little longer than like, you know, my straight sew-ins and stuff like that, but mainly because, you know, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I got my nose I'm about to get done. Once I get like right before I get my nose done, I'm gonna just get something probably like my natural hair or something like that, get a cute little style that'll last me, like I won't have to touch it, you know, just do like my edges and stuff, but not too much. But before that, it's gonna be installed. This is gonna stay in, so you know, the less heat as possible, you know, the less maneuvering, the less products, because I'll wash it like once a week, because I mean, like I said, water and mousse is not really too bad for it. So I just go ahead and just lightly insert some mousse. A couple pumps. Like I said, there's not as much hair as on this there's not as much hair on this side as there is on the other side, so just take it and just little patty pat, very gentle. And this is just like my everyday. Like sometimes I will wet it to give it more like balance. Like if I do have to go to a doctor's appointment or just something a little more formal, like if I'm going out or something, I will wet it. But so like I said, for like my everyday, this is about it. This is about it. Like I said, try not to maneuver it too much. Just really just let it do its thing. It's 100% Indian curly hair, so you can't go wrong with the hair just in particular. So, you know, don't do too much to it. Not too much manipulating. So now that I got that, that's gonna dry. Just do a little bit of crunching. That's gonna dry. I'm gonna brush and put some holding spray. I usually use a little gel, but like I said, we're trying to make this last like a week, another week. So less products possible. Just one more week and I get my nose done, and then we go from there. Whichever style I decide after that. So we do put a little pink oil moisturizer, just get it a little slick. Just get a little slick. Fix my part. Okay, and maybe I will put some holding spray like right on this, because Try to use as little heat as possible. Okay. All right. Here's this one. Okay. All right. It's down. Yeah, we will do a couple squirts. Which is very light. Like I said, I usually use water and everything to kind of mold it any further, but I don't really want it, like I said, that I don't really want it that molded. But now that's done. I feel like that looks fine. I'm gonna go ahead and work on my baby hair because they looking a little crazy. So I'm gonna use the gel. Part opened up. There we go. Okay. Just dip my little comb. Get some of her. And I'm going to try not to be in the way too much so you guys can see it. Because I know my last video, I was all in the way. I got this mirror right here mainly, and then I got that one right there. So it's already pretty much molded. Take the end of my comb and kind of loosen that up, because I didn't really put gel on that end. I really put it on the front. Okay, and then get the shape. If you don't like too much, you know, just put a little scoop. Just a little swoop. I'm gonna get this one. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it just like that for now. Allow it to like dry a little bit, and then work on this side. And here I'm gonna try and be out of the way as much as possible. And like I said, these are half my edges, like right in this area is my edges, and then all this surrounding it is the lace. So usually when I use this gel, my natural hair reacts pretty good to it, you know. No issues there. So we'll leave that just really quickly. Like I said, like allow it to dry sometimes. And then with my harder brush and with my Shine Jam, this is all my natural hair, so I'm gonna slick this one down with this. Just looks a little better to me. Sorry y'all if y'all didn't see that, but I'm just slicking. And like I said, I'm gonna maybe put a little to seal that area. Just be very gentle, whatever you do. And you know, don't go, you know, messing up great because you're trying to achieve perfect. sometimes gray is good enough. So like I said, I left that part. I'm not gonna mess with it too much until it really gets some drying, which it's already a little dry. So I'm gonna just try and fix the end just a little bit. Fix this over here a little bit. And you know, like I said, kind of just leave it at that until it's like really dry. And then you can kind of mess with it, do it a little more than you like. But while it's wet, it's sensitive, so just wait. And then all that's gonna be drying. All that's gonna be drying. Give it a little speed up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to this side because you can see it doesn't look bad, but compared to this side, this is scooped. So we gotta at least do a little something with this side. But like I said, I like to take the stronger stuff from my natural hair because it'll last all day. Like it'll last until I shower again tomorrow, because usually I like wash around my hairline on this side and then I push all this up and then like put my headband and then push the baby hairs up and then, you know, clean my face. So this is just my everyday, like I said, how I do it. If I go out, I'll style it, but I haven't gone out in a little bit. It's cold. I'm sorry if y'all can't see this, or if you can, cool, but I'm trying my best. I just gotta swoop it on this side and just kind of leave it at that. Let it dry. And this side, it kind of does better if I don't put the holding spray in it to secure it, but this side kind of needs the holding spray to secure it. But I just take a blow dryer lightly to this side. So that's done. That's done. I'm gonna take a light spritz to the side, and then I'm gonna take my blow dryer. Right, so that is it for my everyday. Let you ladies look. Get close to show you, you know, inspect. Like I said, we don't worry too much about little things like that because, you know, they'll go messing up great for perfect. So yeah, this is what the hair looks like. So it looks like after it's a little dry. Like I said, I kind of like that look. I like that look, you see. Okay. 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 Yes. Perfect. Okay, so kind of just taking the freeze frame, but it's been 20 minutes, ladies.